Guys, they said Queen Naomi breaks down in tears as Ooni of Ife insisted that she either return back to the palace with Tadenikawo or bring Tadenikawo back to him. That according to him, that he has capable hands that will take care of Tadenikawo for him. And this is what we are hearing. They said Queen Naomi was crying. The reason why Queen Naomi was crying was because she have made up her mind that she's not returning, even though a lot of people are advising her to return back to that place, because of Tadenikawo. Some people said there was this advice from the women from her church telling her that the reason why she must try to return back to the palace, that she should return for the sake of Tadenikawo, let it not be solely for herself or Kabiyesi, that Tadenikawo will grow into a man in that palace. And with what is happening right now in the palace, that he will be needing siblings in that palace to survive and all of that. But other group are saying that that place is not conducive for her. She can't cope with the kind of competition that is going on in that palace, that these women are mean, they can do anything to her and all of that. So some people are saying that Kabiyesi is doing this thing right now just to get to Queen Naomi. Because a few days ago, we heard that Kabiyesi sent her sister to go to Akure and get Tadenikawo for him. But Queen Naomi refused to release Tadenikawo, of which it is expected. There is no how Queen Naomi will release Tadenikawo to uh, Ooni of Ife's sister, you know, to take Tade back to that palace without her being around. So when the sister returned back to the palace to let Kabiyesi know that Queen Naomi have refused to let Tade go with her, he said Kabiyesi have sent a message across telling Queen Naomi's family that look, that Queen Naomi have the opportunity to return back to the palace with Tadenikawo, or if she said that she's no longer interested, that she should bring Tadenikawo back to him. That failure to do that, that he is going to apply force to achieve that. This is getting out of hand though. Do you know why Queen Naomi is crying? Queen Naomi have tried her best to leave this marriage by going to customary court in Akure to report this case and see if they will help her. And if it is where things are going on the way it ought to be, they're supposed to help her to get out of that marriage. After all, marriage is not a do or die affair. If you are no longer comfortable with that marriage, you have the right to say, I don't want again, and you have the right to leave. But here, it is opposite. Yes, the customary court in Akure, from what we heard, failed Queen Naomi. The uncle believed that going to Abuja might be of help. But from the information we're hearing, they said a lot of people are telling the uncle that you should go and rest. Go back to whatever you are doing in Australia, because this is going to be a waste of time for you. The person you are fighting, they are the government. And this is Nigeria, where you don't get what you expect. Rather, it is what I got it is what I ordered versus what I got, that at the end of the day, they would still find a way to work this thing out in favor of Ooni of Ife. So the best thing for you to do is to advise Queen Naomi to go back to her husband's house. A lot of people have said a whole lot of things. And the way things are looking like now, Kabiyesi might want to impose this polygamy to Queen Naomi by force, by fire, by force. Because by the time they will make it as a fight to collect Tadenikawo from her, she might end up deciding to return back to Kabiyesi just to make sure that she keeps her son. A lot of people are saying that no court will give Tadenikawo to Ooni of Ife. Let me tell you, if courts are still doing their job, if they are still doing what is expected of them, they're supposed to help Queen Naomi to get out of this marriage. But they failed, if the information we got is true. And what makes you think that when it comes to Tadenikawo's own, that they are going to deliver? You cannot be 100% sure. You cannot be 100% sure. And that is why I keep giving my own advice, which is, Queen Naomi, go back to Ooni of Ife, but don't go to that palace. Since royal mansion have been given to you, stay there, be mean. Sometimes you need to be mean to succeed in polygamous family like that. Because I don't know. God, I believe that God knows about everything that is happening in anybody's life. If God have destined for Queen Naomi that her marriage is going to be a straightforward without stories like this, it would have been so. Like I will always say, every man's life, everybody's life in this life is a written book. That is a story which have chapters and verses. And what is happening right now is chapters and verses of Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi's destiny. And nobody can change destiny in this life, no matter how, whether you are a prophetess or whether you are a Ifa priest or whether you are whatever, you can never change destiny. Destiny is destiny. Before you were created, before Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife were created, there has been this destiny that they are going to get married. And their marriage will be sweet. And at some point, that trials and tribulations like what is happening right now will happen. It is destiny. Let's just understand it that way. Then, I will not stop to say that at the end of the day, it is the will of God that will be done. But instead of, when if Kabiyesi tries to collect Tadenikawo from Queen Naomi by force, let me tell you, this is Nigeria. A lot of people will fight, a lot of people will say a lot of things. But at the end of the day, you will hear that he succeeded. That is not my prayer for her. That is not my prayer for her. But instead of it being in that way, let Queen Naomi go back to Lekki Mansion, stay there, raise Tadenikawo. And if she so wish, she can still have another child from Kabiyesi. Because it's obvious that Kabiyesi want to conquer her. Kabiyesi want to prove to her that, look, I can have you and have all these other wives. I don't know what you guys think, but they say she have been crying over this decision of Kabiyesi. If she is very sure that the court will grant her Tadenikawo and all of that, I don't think she will break down like this. Or maybe she is crying because of what she thought would have been heaven on earth have turned out to be her worst enemy. I don't know, but whichever be the case, that is what we are hearing. Don't forget that these are all alleged information. I do not live in the palace. I wasn't there when she was crying. That is what I'm hearing, is what I'm sharing. Always bear that in mind. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page, give this video a thumbs up, and tell me what you think about it on the comment section. And thank you for being here. I love you guys. Bye. See you.